Hey, I'm Jason Hammond, and today I want to walk you through replacing exterior caulk and sealant. Not the whole house, but the teaser version. Enough that you can decide whether this is an afternoon with a caulk gun or whether the joint you are looking at has already rotted something behind it. Here's the scene. You walk around the outside of your house. The caulk around your window trim is cracked. Some of it has pulled away from the siding. Around the front door frame, it is brittle. Under the hose bib, it is just gone. Exterior caulk fails on a 5 to 10 year cycle. That is normal. The problem is what happens behind failed caulk. Water gets in, wood rots, siding warps. A $30 tube of caulk prevents $3,000 of damage. But before you load a gun, here's the single biggest mistake I see homeowners make. They buy the wrong product. 100% silicone cannot be painted over, ever. Polyurethane is the real exterior workhorse. Paintable, 15 years of life. Siliconized acrylic latex is for lower movement joints. Match the product to the joint before you spend $1. Now here's what the job actually looks like. You cut along each edge of the old caulk with a utility knife and pull the bead out in one long strip. You scrape the residue with a putty knife. You wipe the joint with denatured alcohol. You let it dry. For a really clean line, painter's tape goes on both sides of the joint, about 1/8 of an inch back from where the bead will sit. You cut the tube tip at a 45-degree angle, opening sized for a 1/4 inch bead. You hold the gun at 45 degrees to the joint, and you push. Never pull, because pushing drives caulk into the gap instead of skimming it across the surface. Steady pressure, steady speed, no stops and starts. Within 3 to 5 minutes, you smooth the bead with a wet finger. Water for latex, denatured alcohol for silicone, light pressure, one pass. Then you pull the tape off while the caulk is still wet. Crisp line, sealed joint, the mistakes that fail the bead, caulking over a damp joint, caulking over rotted wood instead of repairing it first, pulling the gun instead of pushing it, smoothing after the caulk has skinned over, leaving the tape on until the caulk cures, which tears the edge. And one more thing. There are joints you do not caulk, ever, between lapped siding courses because siding is designed to breathe, the bottom edge of siding because it has to drain, weep holes in brick, vent openings. If you seal a drainage path, you trap water in the wall and make everything worse. For the full step-by-step, the product chart, the joints that matter most, and the annual schedule that keeps the exterior ahead of the damage, grab the complete guide at hammondreengineered.com. That's hammondreengineered.com. I'll see you in the book.